Hey, all my Libras out there. How y'all doing? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. So as I've said in the other two Taurus videos, I woke up this morning to my phone ringing off the hook. I can't read for everybody else. Just read for Taurus. What's wrong with you? And yes, I'm a Taurus. And yes, Taurota Tarot is about Taurus. But I am also capable of reading for other signs, as my friends and family have called to tell me today. So I'm going to try and do an all sign read once a month and try and get to once a week. Try and start clearing my schedule. Lord, I'm trying to shuffle these cards. What? Try and clear my schedule so I can do this once a week for you guys as well. I'm happy to be here. If any of this is resonating with you, like, share, and subscribe. All my information should be at the bottom. For personal readings, go to TaurotaTarot@gmail.com. Working on my Twitter page now. Have a Google Plus page if you're interested. I hope everybody is having a good week, a good start of the week. Hopefully you were off today like I was. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Thanksgiving is on the way. Christmas not too far behind. So we are doing a reading right now for Libra for November 12th through November 19th. Universe, tell me what you got for my Libras. Let me cut my cards. I don't do reversals. I do everything straight up. And again, if this is resonating with you, like, share, and subscribe. Whoa! Y'all like somebody else. I got the star card first. And we got the Fool. King of Wands. Seven of Swords. And Three of Wands. Let's see. The underlying energy. King of Swords. And that is Libra energy. So this is all about you, Libra. So I think Leo came up with the star card first this time too. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say about the Libra week. The star card in this instance, from what I'm getting, is representing what you want and what you're wishing for. The Fool card is telling me, go ahead and go for it. Just jump in there, whatever it is, whoever it is. If it's a job, if it's a person, go ahead and jump in there. Act the total fool, literally, to get it. But once you get it, get with that King of Wands and pull that back. And sit up and act like you know. When you get to the Seven of Swords, you're just going to want to go back and make sure that whatever it is you jumped out here like the Fool. I know this sounds contradictory, but this is what it is. Just make sure whatever this was you jumped out here as the Fool with, where you took a leap of faith, make sure you're getting all the details that you're supposed to be getting. Even if it means you need to be asking a new boyfriend, potential girlfriend, whatever, ask them those questions so you get those details in there. And you know, they're not just running off with your shit. Even if this is money related, and especially if it's money related. Once you know and get to that point where you got it, make sure everything is in order. So, for instance, if you're buying a house, you're getting that house this week or within the next week. Make sure the plumbing is working, the water heater is working, faucets, no, the roof is not leaking. That's the kind of stuff, because once you get into the next cycle, I think it's going to be just too much to have to go back and redouble your efforts. So do what you need to do this week to get it. And then when you get it, act like you know, but then make sure, just do a quick run through. If it's a person, ask those hard questions. What was your last girlfriend or boyfriend like? And don't wait around, because this is not no long-term energy. Especially with your overall card being the King of Swords, that's air. Just like catching a cold, one person sneezed, the whole office got it in the next week. So that energy, that air energy is moving. So it's not like me, a Taurus, the earth is slow and it grounds you. You get in that air, it's up there. So make sure that you do the run through. And like I said, if it's a person, ask those questions. What's your mama like? What's your daddy like? Where you working? And you might hear something that you weren't expecting, but I don't think it'll be anything you can't overcome right now. But if you wait and sit on it, asking those kind of questions 3 months down the line, you're going to be pissed. So don't wait. Act a fool to get it. When you get it, act like you know. Go back, double check the paperwork, ask the questions, and then anything that needs to be tightened up. So, and I think this probably relates more to a thing than a person. Say, for instance, the house that you're buying. If the roof is leaking, the help is there for you. You may have to seek it out, but you won't have to go far to find it. If you need a new toilet, you might have to, get online and find a plumber. But when you find a plumber, you'll be good to go. As it relates to personal relationships, if there is someone in your family or a friend that you confide in, I would tap bases with them and say, I just hooked up with dude, but he got a hoopty, he needs a new car, or he's having trouble with his child support. Get with a family member or a friend and see what advice they can offer you. When you get to your overall energy, just know that what you need to do and how you're doing it, it's all good. Don't get overly caught up in the who, what, when, and where, and the why, and don't get emotional about a lot of stuff, especially when we coming back here to the Seven of Swords and you're checking the details out, and it's like, oh, fuck, the roof is leaking. Nobody told me that. Okay, don't trip on it, because you still got this King of Wands here. This King of Wands is cool as hell. He is ready for whatever. He's not, reclining. He's kind of sitting on the edge of his seat. And, he's ready to do it. He's chill. So at the beginning of this, figure out what it is, who it is. Go get it. When you get it, act like you got it and know it. Just go back and make sure everything, any help that's needed will be there. And then don't get emotional if they're, between this detail and family or friend, if there's any little weird stuff. Don't get emotional about it. It's nothing to trip on, because 9 times out of 10, whatever this is, if you're taking a leap of faith for it, it's new, or it's a new aspect of something. So your emotions, and Libras, y'all are not overly known for being overly emotional. Y'all are chill usually. But in this particular instance, it might be your inclination to get a little emotional, because this is probably something, a house you really want, a person you really want to date, a car you really want to drive. And if you find out there's some kinks or something there that's just not quite right and you need to work through it, don't trip. Don't trip. Do it, because again, this is your overall energy. This is you anyway, sitting up, chilling. So that's what you need to do. I know also it's a lot of planetary energy goofing around right now. So Venus is getting ready to go direct back into, I think, Taurus or Libra, I'm not sure, this weekend. But then Mercury is going retro. Jupiter just got out of retro. Uranus is coming out of retro. All these planets lost their damn minds. And so it just naturally makes the energy anxious. And it's real easy. I've seen people here recently that I have never seen lose their mind. Lose their mind on something stupid. And it not that they were just acting crazy. It's the energy right now. There's so many things going on in the world and people just tripping and doing crazy shit. And so it's easy to be on edge. So all I'm saying to you is stick to the tried and true with Libra, which is chill. Just be cool. Whatever little issue you got, work through it. Come up with a plan. Work your plan. And I'm going to dare say, by the beginning of next week, you should be good as gold. Libra, I hope this reading is helpful to you. I hope I've been a blessing to you. Please check out my channel, Taurota Tarot. And I hope you guys have a good week and a good holiday. Talk to you soon. See ya.